You are in your office looking over your performance report and it happened again. Your low-performing employee failed to meet quota this month, even after you spoke with them about the importance of meeting goals. This employee has a great attitude and you know they can do better. You just do not know how to motivate them to reach the goal. Money used to work, but that has worn off. You are baffled and you know being frustrated makes matters worse. What do? This workshop focuses on how to better coach your employees to a higher performance. Coaching is a process of relationship building and setting goals. How well you coach relates directly to how well you are able to foster a great working relationship with your employees, through understanding them and strategic goal setting. An easy-to-understand coaching model taught in this workshop will guide you through the coaching process. Prepare to change a few things about yourself in order to coach your employees to better a performance. Before you leave this session today, you should be more familiar on the topic of coaching your people to better performance. We have 5 objectives that will allow us to achieve the overall goal of becoming better coaches. Here is our learning objective for today. Identify the steps in developing a finalized plan or wrapping it up and getting your employee motivated to accomplish those plans. Pre-assignment review. The purpose of the pre-assignment is to get you thinking about the coaching and mentoring strategies you're already using, and where you may need to improve. List 3 areas in relation to coaching and mentoring you feel you are strong. List 3 areas in regards to coaching and mentoring where you would like to see improvement. If you came away from this workshop with only one thing, what would that be? Take a moment to note answers. Module 5, Wrapping it all up. In the last module, your goal was to get your employee participating in the coaching process by identifying action steps together. It is time now to solidify what has been said and established as action steps, or simply stated, wrapping it all up. In this module, you are going to learn how to finalize your employee's plan in a way that motivates them to take action immediately. Wrapping up the coaching session is the final component, or the W in the GROW model to coaching. This step is crucial, because it should set things in motion quickly, which is your goal. Let us see how. When creating a development plan, there must be consistent steps outlined, allowing your employee the opportunity to learn, apply, measure, and assess their development. The LLAMA process is designed to approach the planning activity in a consistent and efficient manner. Each component of the LLAMA process is time-sensitive and is anchored by your overall SMART goal, meaning the entire process should be complete by the goal day you set. Here is the breakdown of LLAMA and a description of each of the components. Learn. Some form of learning should take place. It could be a variety of activities. Mentoring with a peer, reading a book, taking a course, are some examples of learning opportunities you may implement. Apply. Implement what was learned soon after learning is completed. Measure. Agree on a method of measuring when and how the new learning is used on the job. You can perform observations, or have your employee track it on a worksheet you developed. The idea is to monitor the use of the new knowledge. Assess. Review the impact of the new skill on the performance metric being improved. Any success should be attributed to the new skill and encouraged. As mentioned earlier, each component must have a start and an end date. The assessment date should correspond to the SMART goal date. If your SMART goal timeframe is greater than 30 days, you should plan more assessment dates and coach according to the performance results. Since you now have a basic idea how to create that final plan, let us look at how to determine the first step. The first step to any development activity is to learn. Allowing the employees to learn something new is essential to their overall development. There are many benefits to making learning a deliberate practice and coaching process. Here is a summary of benefits. Employee feels valued with the investment you are making in them. You demonstrate that you care, which helps to foster a better working relationship. You give a chance for a role model to become a mentor to your employee. New skills learned could be shared with other employees. Now you understand some of the benefits to learning. Let us look at ways you are able to motivate your employee. Motivating your employee is an essential part of coaching. Many times, motivating by money alone is not enough. Employees prefer to have a great working environment and a good relationship with their manager. It is the manager's job to create this environment. Here is a helpful way to create the supportive and motivating environment your employees need to thrive. The process is called the 5 Bs. Now this process requires you to rethink the way you manage. If you find yourself challenged by this topic, Seek out additional resources that will help you develop the skills and behaviors necessary to foster a motivating atmosphere. The 5 B's are the following. Be consistent in your coaching. Coach all of your employees. Do not reserve coaching for only your problem employees. Be respectful with your employees. Being a manager does not give you the right to insult or berate your employees. Be caring and watch your employees' behavior for signs of personal issues. The goal is to guide them when they are experiencing problems both in and outside of work. Of course, you are not going to get personally involved, but you want to lend an empathetic ear and guide them to resources that might help them. Be flexible and find ways to reward your employees with non-monetary items. Perhaps some downtime away from their desk doing something else or cross-training is a possibility. Be a cheerleader and celebrate even the smallest of successes. Give recognition the way your employees prefer. Some may like public recognition while others prefer low-key ones. Find out what your employees prefer and use it strategically. Taking the time to motivate your employees is a worthwhile investment. Make sure you plan it and implement it without fail, or else your coaching efforts will be in vain. Although this first workshop is coming to a close, we hope that your journey to improve your coaching and mentoring skills is just beginning. Please take a moment to review and update your action plan. This will be a key tool to guide your progress in the days, weeks, months, and years to come. We wish you the best of luck on the rest of your travels. Oh, and watch out for part 2 of the coaching and mentoring course.